How can you do that while taking care of the ball?
Playing smart with no rush, and at the end of the day, yeah, we're gonna play up tempo. But if we get those many turnovers, it's not gonna work. So tonight was on me. Fourth quarter, especially the last two fourth quarters in the first two games of the season, we didn't start the way we wanted, and at the end of the day, um, yeah, you can play good 3 quarters, but fourth quarter it's winning time, and you can't make any mistake. And we start. I don't know how was it tonight, but the other game against Memphis was like oh 8-0 or something like that. Tonight was something like that again, and if we want to win games, we can get the momentum changing going into the fourth quarter.
This is a young group, and you're one of the veterans of this team. You have a test tomorrow as well as a team with Trey Young. You can do a little bit of everything on the floor as well. What's your message to this group? Just understanding how to take the next game and improve in those areas.
We got to be frustrated, of course, because it's on us. But at the same time, it's things that we can control, things that we can fix, and we got to bounce back. Yeah, watch some film, see where we can improve. But tomorrow is a new day. It's a new opportunity, and you just have to go out there, play with a lot of confidence, like we are been doing, and be ready. This league doesn't stop, doesn't feel sorry about you because you got two games, DG out, whatever it is. It's gonna keep going, and it's a snowball if you don't want to stop it. And it's something that we have to come out with the mindset that we have been coming. First game of preseason was terrible. Last game of the preseason was excellent, I think, and it's because we improve. So from these two games, we gotta keep improving.
In the Golden ESPN Cleveland, Ricky, how does your mindset change, whether you're starting or coming off the bench?
Back in the day, will really messed my mind, but it got to a point that it's basketball. You don't care, or you don't like really pay attention to that. You just stay focused on the moment, and once you're on the court, you got to know who your teammates are, where to get the ball. Of course, when you have consistency of which minutes you play and who you play with, it helps. But it's early in the season. We're still figuring out a lot of things, and I don't mind.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Ricky.
That's
How
all.
deflating was that start of the fourth quarter and all those turnovers?
Oh, terrible. We were having a really good game. I think we were playing a really good basketball, and started on me the last turnover in the third quarter at the end, and it was a snowball that we couldn't stop. Gotta watch some film to see really how were all the turnovers, because it happened so fast that I don't remember all of them, but I know it was a lot of them, and we got to figure out some plays where 2 or 3 turnovers in a row. We got to go to some of the plays that we want to play, and at least get a shot. I mean, you're not going to make all the shots, but at least cut the momentum, because on fast breaks, they kill us tonight. And it was because of us, because a lot of turnovers, and there's nothing you can do going back on that.
Same thing happened in Memphis to start the fourth quarter. Did you see a common denominator between the two starts?
No, it was different. I think in Memphis, it was more defense mistakes. Tonight, it was more offense mistakes. So it was two different way. But there's something that we have to really focus on, and it's concentration. Fourth quarter, the momentum, it's hard to change when they start 8-0 or something like that in the fourth quarter.
Go seriously, the athletic. Ricky, we've talked how you have a very crafty ability to pass the ball and everything, but kind of like some of those turnovers were from those passes. Is part of this like a balance of guys learning how you do pass the ball and in those situations, and sort of like still finding a groove between you and some of the other guys on the floor?
No, it was all on me. It was bad passes, and there's nothing to blame on them. It's all on me, and I take that blame and take this loss, because is something that as a veteran I have to lead the way in knowing that if there's 1 or 2 turnovers the next play, you can't like really rush it. And I push it maybe too much, and something that I will learn, and it won't happen again.
Wow.
Marvin Rodney, our Akron Beacon Journal. Have you had a team, what you mean, when you're talking about the snowball effect, have you been on a team that like figured out how to, I mean, I would assume you have some experience in how to stop the snowball.
Yeah, I mean, it gets heavy, but yeah, it's about taking care of the details and trusting the process. At the end of the day, if we work today, the result is not going to show tomorrow. It's going to show in a couple of weeks. That being said, you have to trust what we're doing and buy in what we do here. It's a young team, of course, but there's a lot of talent, and it's something that's new. Laurie never played at the 3, and he's playing at the 3. We got to figure out how to really take advantage of that. Don't stop the movement of the ball. And there's 2 things that we've been preaching and been doing bad during all preseason. It's turnovers and offensive board from the other team. And there's 2 things that has been hurting in these 2 games. And like I said, we have to figure out a way how to improve that in that area and trust it. So if there is a drill tomorrow, well, tomorrow we get a game, but next practice on how to box out, we got to pay attention. Even we tired because it's back-to-back or whatever, we got to pay attention of details and make sure we getting the message from the coaches. Message is there. How we figure out and do it in the game, it's going to dictate how our season is going to go.
Last 2, Chris, and then Stetson.
Yeah, Ricky, you said you're putting this one on you. Did you vocalize that to the guys after the game?
I think they saw it, but of course, it's something that I got to talk to them. Of course, on the court, I was saying my bad, but it's not going to work saying my bad. The way to really fix it is tomorrow don't get any turnover. So it's something that I got to buy in and on that and play my game. Of course, I'm a risky player, but at the same time, controlling the tempo of the game.
Thank you.
Last one, Spencer.
Spencer Davies, basketballnews.com. Ricky, what's your favorite part about playing with Colin? I know you've been playing with Darius a lot in the preseason, but particularly the combination of you and Colin with him off the ball.
He attacked the ball. I mean, the rim so good, and he's learning how to really figure out to only not be one-way player. And on a way that's only scoring. I think he again, I missed the open 3, but he really did a really good job on finding open guys, but at the same time attacking the rim. That's what we need from him. Really crafty, really improved shooter, and working hard worker. So really fun to watch him. Watch him work, watch him be around, and have that bull mentality that he even called himself young bull. So like I said, it's going to take time to really learn how to play with each one of them. But a guy like him just headman the ball and on open court, he's dangerous.
All right, thanks, Rick.
All right. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Ricky.
Have a good night.
You too, man.
You guys seem to be clicking, firing on all cylinders offensively in the first half. What was the biggest difference for you in the second?
I would say the second chance points as well as the turnovers. We can't get back and turn when we turn the ball over. That's the toughest thing. And then also just our selection down the stretch and just making a simple play and the easy play and not trying to make the home run play.
So it sounds like that can be easily fixed. Is that the optimism within the group?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We got another one tomorrow. We can't dwell on it too much, but we're gonna watch a lot of film tomorrow and see what we need to correct. At the end of the day, we got to protect the ball and get back in transition. Even if we do make a mistake or someone's not supposed to rotate, we have to make sure we're there for our teammate and help them. And no matter what, we can't leave anyone on the island by themselves because it's kind of hard.
As far as your performance tonight, Ricky just said you were very efficient. And you're learning how not to just be a one-dimensional guard, just a scoring guard. How would you say that you're changing your style?
Just pretty much just picking and choosing my spots and when to shoot it, when not to, and also just making plays for my teammates. And just making the right play. At the end of the day, as long as I make the right play and they shoot it, that's a win for us. And also to be able to allow us to rebound it. So just making a simple play, kicking it to the open man, letting him knock it down, and let's just continue to do that, and everything else is going to fall in itself.
Kelsey, so the athletic, going off of that, actually, with the turnovers, when you guys want to play with this faster pace, what are you seeing, I guess, over these kind of first couple of games at the balance between those two aspects?
I would say rushing. Even though we want to play fast and play with some pace, we can't rush. We got to make sure we're making the right reads, as well as playing at a high tempo. At the end of the day, we can't go out here and just rush passes, as well as like make turnovers. And if you're not sure, don't throw it. That's how we pretty much just been talking about it, especially after the game. We feel like as a team, we have to get better at that and making sure that we need to make the easy ones and not try to go make the home run plays.
And then obviously Ricky filling in at point guard tonight with Darius out. But what do you like playing beside him, and just how he dictates the offense?
Ricky's a really good passer, as well as like the floor general. At the end of the day, Ricky been around a lot of basketball. So me being out there on the floor with him, it's been helping me a whole lot, just because he sees some things that I don't, or he'll tell me some things that I'm like, okay, all right, well, next time down, I'll make sure I do that. And he just always correcting me on the fly, especially on defense, making sure we're talking. At the end of the day, you can tell he's a vet, and some things and some plays he'll be 2 or 3 steps ahead, and he'll let me know about it. So he's kind of cool.
Well,
Well, right now, Akron Beacon Journal, Ricky took the blame for this because he thought all those turnovers in the fourth were on him. So, I mean, was that necessary?
No, not at all. At the end of the day, we all make mistakes on the defensive end. At the end of the day, we got to have his back. And he might turn the ball over. I might turn the ball over. Whoever turns the ball over has to just continue to get back, and we have to help that person back and get a stop. It's not just on Ricky; it's on all of us as a team and as a group. I know he probably really hard on himself just because he's a little tricky with the ball a little bit, but I know he's going to be better tomorrow, and we're going to help him. Even if he does turn the ball over, we're going to sprint back every single time and help him get a stop so that turnover goes away. So.
And when you mentioned he's a couple steps ahead of you, does he give you grief about being so old and you should be keeping up with him?
Yeah, well, Ricky's birthday was it was actually yesterday, so he's been like, I need vet treatment. That's pretty much his mindset.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Colin, going off of that a little bit, for somebody like Ricky to be one of the leaders of this team and to shoulder that responsibility and take that accountability, what does that mean to hear that, though, from somebody like that?
It's huge. It's huge, and we know how hard he wants us to play. And at the end of the day, we're out there playing for him, and as well as playing for the team. And at the end of the day, he's our brother, and we want to, whatever he feels like he needs to like improve on, we're going to go out there and help him. Maybe it was us stepping to the ball, making sure that he didn't turn the ball, just the little things and helping him out, especially moving forward. We're going to talk about it. We're going to watch it. And I know a few plays, me and him have to make sure we're on the same page, because at the end of the day, he's really smart with the ball. And I have to make sure I'm on the same page as Ricky, because he might see something I don't. So that's it.
So it was a 1-point game going into the fourth quarter, and then they opened on a 19-2 run.
Yeah.
And then the other night against Memphis, it was a close game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
How deflating is that?
It's tough. It's tough. We played really hard in 3 quarters, and at the end of the day, we have to make sure we finish the fourth quarter right, and we got to make sure we start. It's the start. Just like last year, it was the start of the third, but now it's the start of the fourth. So we have to come out here and make sure we're protecting the ball and being cautious with the passes, just because when time starts winding down, things start happening, and we have to make sure we're just staying composed and making sure that at the end of the day, like, we're getting the shots that we want, and we're getting the plays that Coach drawing up for us.
Thank you.
That's Vegas basketball news.com. Colin, I'm noticing the first couple of games that you're taking quite a few pull-up threes. I didn't notice that too much last year. So what about putting that into your game has been behind that? And are you comfortable taking those?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've been working on it all summer, and coach, he's given me the freedom. If he sees the hills below the 3-point line, I have the green light to let it fly, whether it's me, DG, Ricky, whatever, KP, whoever has the confidence to shoot it. And at the end of the day, I have to take those shots for my teammates because I hit 2, and now they had to come up a little bit, and now everything else is going to open up, me getting to the basket, me making plays for my teammates, as well as just continue to put pressure on the basket and put pressure on their defense.
So it's probably going to be easier than pump faking when you get inside, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Marlon,
I'm good.
you good? Anybody else? Anything on Zoom? All right. You good, thanks, y'all.
Like